Hi everyone. Thanks for your attention for a minute here. My name is Eric Larsen. I am with a company called Sonde Health, and I am collaborating with Dr. Ronis-Tobin from the Center for Population Health at Xavier to run a research study that's been IRB approved by the Institute to evaluate a new screening technology for COVID-19. And the way we're running this study is to invite students that are quarantining due to contact with a COVID-19 positive individual to screen themselves using our technology on a daily basis. And as part of the study, we are requiring every student to get a COVID test, either at the end of their quarantine or when they get a positive screening result during their quarantine to verify their positive or negative status to help us evaluate the effectiveness of this screening technology. So what this means for the clinic and the help we'll need from you is that when students come to the clinic to inquire whether they are part of the smartphone COVID study, because if they are, they will have the Sonde app on their smartphone, and we will ask them to be identified using their ID in the app, which is how we can link your test result to the data we are collecting in the app. So I'm going to share my screen and just show you what this may look like in case it would be helpful to help the students. They should know how to find their ID because that has been explained to them as part of the study. But the app they'll have on their phone for the screening activities is the Sonde Health app. It essentially has a home screen when you open the app with a settings menu. So if the student enters the settings menu, then an ID will be shown at the very top of those settings, which in this case, my Sonde ID is 1515. So that would be the ID that you would need to note down on a template, on a piece of paper that we can use as a log to record. So what we would ask you in the clinic to do is to record the ID, record the COVID test result outcome, and a diagnosis, which may be COVID in case of a positive test, or if it's a negative test, then we would ask you to fill out what are the diagnoses you may have been able to determine, might be flu, cold, or something else that may have overlapping symptoms with COVID. And then our study team will collect this sheet at regular intervals to build our study database. We're doing this approach to preserve the privacy of all individuals and keep the research study base de-identified and only linking everything through these meaningless IDs. So that is essentially what we would ask you to do. Dr. Ronis-Tobin is the investigator for the study. He can be contacted at the email shown here in case you have any questions about what to do or any issues arise. Thanks a lot for your help.